Okay, let's see if we can make this one look good. Right. Again, I don't know how big this one is. It might be, it looks like an A4, so we just won't touch that yet. We're just going to turn this into a negative image. So, it's not much colour on it as much as I'd like there to be. Just trying to think what colour would look good. We're going with red. So we'll soon find out if that's going to work out with this original. So we're going cool with the hue, and we're just going to go here and just do our usual shit with this damn fucking dumb machine. Anyway, whoops. Right, let's see how this original fits on the glass. It is. It's actually, this is what we're photocopying. This is the front page. It says Suzanne, Christmas style by Suzanne, and on the back we're going to be interested in this person. This is the person on the back, so we're going to put it down. It's like an A4. Yes, we don't need to enlarge or reduce. We just simply put it on the glass, and let's hope that we've made a really good setting for it. See that squeak? That sound, it was the scanner. Not a good sound for Konica Minolta. Okay, let's see how this looks. Whoa, she looks interesting. You can see the red inside her mouth. That looks interesting. I'm wondering, we're going to use this. This is going to be used, I think. We're going to make a... wonder if we're going to keep it like that, or we're just going to use that as a master copy. So we're just going to play with the buttons. We're just going to set this to copied paper while we're at it, and we're just going to. I think we're going to basically keep it for a waiting room thing to look at. So if anyone's at a doctor and wants to have something nice to read while they're maybe sort of a bit silly sort of stuff when you think about it, because a lot of women love fashion, and sometimes I feel it's a bit of a silly thing, but hey, I like fashion. I like dressing up too. I don't dress like a normal female would, you know. I don't wear high heels or any shit like that. I'm not into all that fancy stuff. Now we're just going to get rid of that. Switch it off. Colour adjust. What are we going to do with this? I'm going to take the brightness and perhaps drop it a fair amount. Take the red. We're going to leave it, and the hue is going to the centre. Right, let's see if these new settings with this master copy are going to happen. So just going like that. Out it comes. Let's see if we've made this look even better, that the red will become more red. Whoa, she looks very, very magenta. You can see the lips, at least the lips are showing nicely. Wondering if we can adjust the hue differently. Maybe the hue's too hot. I don't know if it's too hot or too cold. It's bloody confusing trying to work out how to set the hue. Wondering if the hue should have stayed on cold rather than hot. But we're going to warm it up instead. We think, actually, going all the way warm and see what happens. Maybe some of that red should come out. Maybe we don't. Oh, it didn't beep again. Maybe we should get rid of some of that red. We don't want too much red. And maybe, wondering if maybe the background removal could be lighter rather than dark. And the text enhance, we can just set it to standard. So let's hope this new set of features is going to work well with this. I forgot to check to see if the edges had borders on them. I didn't check with that. I'm hoping that the master copy, well, the copy that comes off the master copy doesn't have it. But anyway, that looks a lot better. We do have a problem with a border just there. It looks a bit uneven, so we're going to have to do a bit of enlarging. But apart from that, it looks... Actually, we probably may not need to... Yeah, we do need to overlap it a bit, but that looks really brilliant. I like the image quality settings are really good. Rip snorter, you could say. So now we're just going to do our usual anti-border enlargement. So we're going to make this 104 and 100, and we're going both ways, 104. So let's see how we go. We're just going to have to just take this master copy and we have to overlap the edge. Just trying to see, yeah, okay, because we want where the borders are, we want, or where at least one of the borders are, we want to use that in the mirror image, is the inside edge. And we don't want the inside edge looking ugly with thick, ugly, uneven borders. I've got to make it nice and clean. But I'm extremely happy with the image. The image quality is good, so lightning, so warming up the hue has achieved the right effect. So now I'm hoping the Suzanne name won't be off center on the back of this, because it still has the Suzanne name and all this shit. So it's cut off some of the writing, but we won't worry about that. That's not as important as the actual, how the image itself looks, and that looks a bit less ugly. So now we're just going to line these up. Going to make another one. Stupid scanner's making a little bit of a noise once again. Out it comes. It's our second piece. So yeah, we got the at least we got the hue at a good setting, and the red's turned more to a slightly wishy-washy but not so bad magenta. So let's see how we go with this. So we're going to punch off 2 mirror images. If we can find our mirror image button, it's over here, and we're just going to switch it on and hammer off 2. Fuck, we didn't hit the start button properly. Sorry folks. We can't blame that on Konica Minolta for a change, but that doesn't mean that they're off the hook. They've got a lot of issues, and basically I've got a lot of terrible things to say about KM. Well, let's see how we go. Maybe not now, but maybe later. Data. Anyway, let's see how these look. So, yeah. So we just line these up nicely. Try to make it as nice as possible, despite the fact that the paper's a little bit curly. So we're just going to line that up. Okay, let's see. That's not bad. I think now we can call Suzanne quits.